December 11, 1978. John F. Kennedy Airport is quiet, except for the distant hum of a cargo plane being unloaded. Inside the Lufthansa terminal, armed guards make their rounds, unaware that in 6 minutes, this place will become the stage for one of the most brazen heists in American history. The target? $5 million in untraceable cash. The crew? A team of mobsters who thought they were untouchable. But their biggest mistake? Underestimating the one rule of the mafia: no loose ends. This is the story of the Lufthansa heist, not just a robbery, but a bloody betrayal that would unravel the men who pulled it off. The mastermind? Jimmy of the Gent Burke, a psychopath with a smile. A made man in the Lutchie's crime family, Burke had a reputation: if you crossed him, you didn't just die, you disappeared. His plan was simple: get inside intel, thanks to a Lufthansa employee with gambling debts. Hit the vault when it was stuffed with holiday season cash. Leave no witnesses. But step 4? That's where things went horribly wrong. 3:18 a.m. A black van rolls up to the cargo bay. 6 men step out, disguised as airport workers. They move fast, silenced pistols drawn. The crew enters the Lufthansa terminal. They approach the security gate that guards the vault, which is in the back room of the cargo hold. The vault contains millions of dollars, a huge stash of cash and high-value jewelry, the fruits of months of planning. In a flurry of motion, the men move to the vault. One of them pulls a key, an insider's key, and turns it in the heavy lock. The door creaks open. Inside, there's a steel safe, stacked with cash in rubber-banded bundles, and crates filled with jewelry. The amount is beyond belief. This is money that had been sent from across the globe to Lufthansa's headquarters, untraceable, untouched, just waiting for someone to take it. The crew moves quickly, $5 million in unmarked bills, enough to make them rich beyond their wildest dreams. But this isn't some chaotic grab. Each member knows his job, his role. They stuff the cash into duffel bags, filling them to the brim with cold, hard money. Then, just to be thorough, they grab a crate of jewelry worth nearly $875,000, the kind of goods that could be sold without raising an eyebrow on the black market. In under 11 minutes, it's done. The vault is empty. The loot is in their hands. The clock is ticking. But just as quickly as they entered, they vanish, sliding out the back door, leaving behind only confusion. Burke's rule was clear: no flashy spending. But within weeks, mobsters were buying Cadillacs, fur coats, cocaine. And that drew FBI heat. Burke's solution? Whack the entire crew. One by one, bodies turned up. Parnell Stacks Ledwards, shot in his car. Joe Buddha Manry, found in a meat truck. Tom DeSimone, vanished. Rumor? Burke fed him to the pigs. But the biggest threat? Henry Hill, a low-level hustler who knew too much. And when the FBI flipped him, hell followed. 1980. A Brooklyn courtroom. Henry Hill, wired up. Burke is convicted, not for the heist, but for murder. The $5 million? Gone. Some say buried. Some say burned. No one lived long enough to tell. In the end, the Lufthansa heist wasn't about the money. It was about greed, paranoia, and the lie that criminals honor loyalty. The heist made them rich. The betrayal left them dead. And the legend? That lives forever.